Greetings and salutations, I'm Kev. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Victoria 2 with the Historical Project mod as the United States of America. Still irks me that we have the writing all the way up in Alaska like that. Need to eat Canada and finish this job. Oh well. Unfortunately we don't have the infamy for it. Still, we're getting all the bits and pieces of France. I'm not sure why the hell we would refuse, but that's here, that's fine, I'll accept transfer, thank you. And again, get all of Chad. Look at that, lovely. Fine, not worth it. African farms and mines and reorganized Chad, I assume. Yeah, there we go. Kaboom. Claim Chad. They still have things to lose, though. There we go. North Angola, that's down there. More African farms and mines. We don't get anything else for that territory, though, because this is... Yeah, this is part of Congo. Though not modern Congo. Curious. That's the Congo Free State. That's the nation of Congo, and that's the nation of Congo. So many Congos. You want to give me French Sofala? Yeah, sure. Thank you. More African farms and mines, no organization. Haiti wants an alliance, sure. So you fell to the communists and now we're back under the socialists and you... yeah, that's fine. Yeah, now the economy is taking a turn. Alright, that's because of course we ordered a ton of tanks and that kind of cost us money. Go figure. It's fine, with 8 million in the bank I can accept some deficiency spending. Anyways, let's see, we got those, that's fine, let's pick you up, load up, sail home, you can go there and shore up, let's see, go to Harrisburg, I'm gonna sort some armies and fix this. Of course, we're also paying more money now that we have more tanks, so... tanks and aircraft and everything else. Let's see now, I'm gonna get rid of the hussars and the engineers. Okay, you still have one too many of something. One too many artillery. Got it. Bring that back into the major stack. We're gonna reorganize that army too, so... move up and guard against the vile Canadians. The Canadians cannot be trusted. The African regiments have not been built yet. But they're getting there. Are there any wars going on that I haven't paid attention to? The world is at peace. Ooh. Won't last long, but the world is at peace. Gonna keep buttering up to the Russians. Very reactionary though. That could be fun. No, I assume those events that are only applicable for Africa. Who got that little bit? Danish Transvaal. Was Denmark really on the other side of that war? I guess they were. Anyways, France's overseas possessions are mostly gone. Bourbon went to Italy. Okay, so it's distributed between the great powers then. Australia took Norfolk. That I think that was French. Danish Tonga. Yeah, it looks like it's divided between all the great powers. So any great power that said, I want a piece, you're gonna get a piece. And I presumably any power that said no is not gonna get anything. That's kind of why Denmark is getting a fair chunk. And they liberated anything that had cores first. At least North Africa was liberated first. Or is that because these were states, not colonies? I'm not sure. But then again, Brittany was liberated, which is... Yeah, it must be because these are states. It's the only thing that makes sense. Why this was liberated but not everything else. That, or it's simply because France hadn't had the counter-revolution tech, so they hadn't reorganized the territories, so the cores weren't created there yet. That could also be the case. Anyways, France is asking for an alliance. Yeah, sure, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, France has lost all their colonies now, so we kind of want to fight the other guys. so, yeah, why the hell not? Of course, France is now basically going fascist most likely, I don't know. They're doing something, I'm sure. Delete those. I think we have enough tanks and stuffs here. Okay, so what do we need? You are right here, so that's fine. Yeah, now it's a matter of building your armies. Okay, fair enough. We don't need these aircraft at least. The aircraft can move. What do I need? How many infantry? 8 infantry in one stack. Or 8 infantry, yeah, that's fine. So... come on. Yeah, your excess forces. Your excess forces. 9 artillery pieces, is that right? No. 7 pieces of artillery, 2 tanks, and that's it. Okay, 7 artillery and 2 tanks. Native American tanks, sounds great. And a whole bunch of artillery. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We'll finish that, then we'll build up the other army. Gonna be great. We're gonna be stronger. Where did they put the rally point in Africa, by the way? Nowhere? Nowhere sounds correct. Move to that one. Actually, let's look at supplies. What's the supply limit to Africa? Yeah, it ain't quite the same. Still, it's pretty high here. 140. Yikes. Move both armies down here, please, and we'll see what else we make. I only went by continent, so we might not be able to do this. Fine. Stupid nations collapsing their economies. Denmark. This is interesting though. Denmark is a great power. If they sphere Sweden, can they do the whole form Scandinavia thing? I know that at least that was in vanilla, wasn't it? That you can form Scandinavia as either Sweden or Denmark, if you were able to influence everything else. But since Norway is independent in this game, in the mod, I'm not sure if those still exist and what form they take. But I assume you can't do this if Denmark has lost the provinces down near to Germany, so... Anyway, civil violence. Intervene immediately, please. Oh, you're back in Brazil, are you? Friendly, even. Scramble. Ah, maybe not 100. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be feasible. Let's increase taxes to 30%, 35%, and let's rework our economy again. I wonder how long it's going to take before this impacts the economy, though. Because it's going to change supply and demand and all that fun stuff, so... Actually, we're going to put tariffs at 0. And then tax up to whatever we need to be at. Probably around 40%. Yeah, that seems fine. Reduce militancy, please. That sounds great. Still projected because we're paying a fortune for those army purchases. Buying on margin, factory cost goes down. It's gonna help the capitalists make more money. I mean, at this point we can only lose money because we are building new forces. Other aircraft, you go down. Need to get my tanks. That's fine. Well, actually it's not fine, but oh well. Disloyal regiments, so be it. We're all at peace. For now, at least. Oh, the French sphered Bolivia. I didn't notice that. Well then. Colonial discontent. No. We don't want that. Consciousness, that's fine. Yeah. That's the projected daily balance if we can buy everything we want, which obviously we can't, so we're making a whole bunch of money. Because the tanks aren't available. Right? Let's see. At least I'm going to assume it's going to be the tanks. Yeah, maybe not. And again, why the hell is the clothes factory over here? Maybe used for the clothes factory. Yeah, the tanks are very useful for the clothes factory, I'm sure. Ooh, hyperinflation. Ouch. Factory cost plus 10%. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt our factories just a wee bit. What about the pops? Are they... These just do not move. Not in any significant way, at least. Yeah, more morale. Then we'll just take the whole list here. Safari. I'll take the prestige, why the hell not? So, are there any factories that are now very much out of business? Yeah. Actually, no, they're not out of business. They just do not have a job yet. We might even want to change this to clerks. Yeah, New York is definitely factory central. I'm going to lose some of these possessions, I'm sure. But I do not care. Not at this point. I just want to try to see if I can understand the market economy of this game. The obvious answer is no, I don't understand it at all. I'm just messing about with it. Which is fun too. But I just do not understand this. Since a top import goods is tea, but if I look at the actual good, it doesn't seem to have any consumption need at all. So one of these interfaces is wrong. Has to be wrong. Because I assume the total used here should also represent everything that we need, right? And I don't know why the hell the clothes factory is represented on everything. That might be a graphical glitch, for all I know. Still, anyway, Brittany, yeah, sure. Leave Brittany alone. Sorry, had to go there. What are they? They are socialists. I mean, who aren't socialists? There's still quite a few uncivilized nations, though. Huh. I would have assumed most of them would be dead by now. Our pop is going up quite a bit. We're now definitely past the Russians. We're never going to catch up to China, or Britain for that matter, but that's pretty much expected. Number of factories, we're way ahead. In pure size, we're way ahead. In literacy, we're doing pretty darn good. We're not 100%, but we're getting there. Leadership, number of brigades. Germany has more brigades than us. Anyway, this was what I was going in for. I wanted to see ideology. 2 communist countries, a handful of conservatives, three fascists, and very few liberals, reactionaries, and socialists. Yeah, that's kind of an even distribution, actually. More even than I expected. Of course, we're the most reformed country. We still have quite a few landowners. We're doing okay on capitalists. Britain is actually ahead of us on capitalists. No wait, that's bureaucrats. Never mind. Capitalists. Yeah, we definitely have the most capitalists. Woohoo! Go us. And we're way behind intellectuals. Way behind. We're ahead on craftsmen by quite a bit, or clerks by quite a bit. Craftsmen, yes. Getting up there on all of the other pop groups too. Serfs and slaves. Wait. Russia has no serfs. Whoa. When did they abolish serfdom? They must have abolished serfdom at some point. Huh. Cool. Gotta hand it to France though, they're still maintaining great power status despite losing everything. And our relations with Russia is improving rather dramatically. Denmark isn't doing anything to improve relations with Sweden. I was hoping they would do that so I could see if they could actually form Scandinavia or something. But it might not be possible. It might be too late. Oh wait, you only need 2 aircraft, split in half. Can I move here? Of course not. Fine, go to the coast. We'll have to wait for the tanks though, I have no idea where they're going to be produced. You sail around here, please. We're ready to transport those guys home. Oh, these smelly factories. Smelly, smelly factories. I'm confused now. Let's see, deselect all. Yeah, we're producing we're producing tanks. Huh. We're producing tanks. Are we producing enough? There's the tank icon. Military consumption 3.8. That's the daily supply. Oh! So we can't even... we can't even maintain the tanks we have right now. And we're trying to buy more. 82% of the world's production. Yikes. What about aircraft? Half of the world's production. Okay. Same with canned food, half the production of the world. Artillery, half the production of the world. Small arms, not so much. Ammunition. Radios are only produced in the US. Telephones. Half of them. What about other new goods? Clothes. 40% of the world's clothes. %, of all furniture. Half of all luxury furniture. Quarter of, or a third of the wine. I intervene immediately. Yeah, we're doing a good job on production. Automobiles. Only 10% of the production. That at least the other nations have definitely stepped up to produce. But other than that, we definitely stand for a major section of the world economy. 44% of all steel. Fuel, 40% of all fuel. Huh. Factory of the world, right? Yeah. Again with the stinking factory, and let's butter up to Russia again. Just for funsies. And we'll see how this goes. Again, I have no idea how I'm going to make my pops actually get them what they need. It looks like I kind of have to flatten taxes and lower tariffs, but then of course we don't make a dime in income, so probably not advisable to do. I don't know. I don't know how I can possibly make them get all their everyday needs. Because it looks like the tea is on the market, but they just can't buy it. Because they don't have the wealth for it. And even when I reduced taxes to nothing, they didn't seem to have the income to actually buy anything, so I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, time for a break. Thank you for watching.